Welcome to part 2 of my Sezane collection. I'm picking up right where I left off, so if you have not seen part 1, stop, pause the video, click on the link below in the description to take you back to part 1 and make sure you watch that one first. But if you've seen it all and you're ready to keep going, let's just get started. My next purchases were in September, and I picked out the Clotilde blouse. I love this blouse. It is the perfect fall blouse. I found myself wearing this one to work a lot this last year. It has this high ruffled neck collar and ruffled gathered sleeves. And down the back, it has little buttons and it ties in a bow at the back of the neck. It is so flattering and so beautiful, and this is fall to me. And I love the way that it looks with a lot of the pieces in my wardrobe as well. Also picked out the Octavia Jumper, and this sweater is amazing. I think this is my favorite sweater from Sezane, which is really saying something because I have a lot of really great knits from them. But it is a quarter zip, and the zipper, first of all, is the nicest zipper I think I have on any of my clothing. It glides so smoothly, and I love the gold. I think it adds a really nice touch. I wore this also on my Italy-Greece trip. Italy was a little bit colder than Greece, so I found myself wearing this almost any time that we had to be outdoors and it was below 60 degrees. So it was just such a great one to bring on the trip, and I find myself wearing this one a lot. It can be dressed up and it can be dressed down, so that's why I love this one so much. I believe they came out with other colors of this last January. I think they introduced it in gray and a mustard. I don't know if it's still available, but if they are and you love the sweater, that's an option. I have not seen the Camel on the site since the fall. Now, if you have seen my most recent Sezane haul on my channel, my first video ever, you will start to recognize the rest of these pieces. So this was my big winter collective haul. I took a break from shopping for a couple months this last winter. I challenged myself to take a little break and reorganize what I already have and try and repurpose some of my items. And once I got to a point where I felt comfortable, I then allowed myself to add a few more pieces to my wardrobe. First thing I picked out was the Octavia Jumper, and it has a little tie in the back and is just like a mock neck knit. I really do love this sweater. It is so comfortable and soft, and I love the little balloon sleeves at the end. They flare out a little bit and then come back in at the wrist, which is, you don't really notice at first, but it is such a subtle little thing that when you're wearing it on the body, it just looks so beautiful, and the lines are so simple and classic. I'm definitely happy with my purchase on this one. I have worn it a lot and get a lot of compliments, and it keeps me warm, so such a great staple. The next thing I got from that collection were the Claret trousers. These are a Sezane essential, so no matter what, you should be able to always find these on their website. Maybe not in this color variation, but they will have the houndstooth checked print with the same cut of pant. I really like these. I have worn them to work a lot. These are kind of my go-to presentation day pants. They have really nice pockets right here, and they also have one in the back as well. And they fit really nice on the leg. I do think that I need to get these tailored. They are a little long on me. I believe they have a 27-inch inseam, and I kind of lean more towards have like 26-inch inseam pants. So I think I will be taking these to the tailor, but for the meantime, they don't really bother me because it is winter. I think for spring though, I'll want to take them up a little bit to show off my shoes. So really happy with this purchase. I've been trying to up my pant game. I feel like I have a lot of sweaters and a lot of blouses, but I don't really have too many pants that really fit into my rotation that aren't denim. So I'm trying to move away from denim and go towards more of a classic pant, because just as I'm getting older and advancing in my career, I think I'm going to enjoy having nice pants more than I am my denim styles. The next thing in my collection is the Pierrot shirt in the astrology print. I love this blouse. I have worn it a few times. I think I'm still trying to figure out how to wear it best and what color bottoms to wear this with. So far I've only really worn this with this dark pair of jeans that I have on, and so I'm looking for ideas on how to style it next. I think for spring some white pants would look really nice, like white tailored pants. So I'll keep you updated on how I style this next. It has such a beautiful print, and I think it's kind of subtle when you're far away, and then when you get up close you kind of start noticing all the little details in it. So I just love their attention to detail. I love the mother of pearl buttons, and it's just like a classic fit. It fits me very well. The sleeves fit me very well. I have paired this with the Charles jumper that I mentioned earlier, and I really liked the combo of the two, and with these dark jeans that I'm wearing, and so I think that's one way that I'll continue to wear it this spring. So overall, a good piece, and I think I'll get more creative with how I style this in the future. The next piece that I'm going to talk about is the Becky jumper. This is such a beautiful sweater. I wore this a lot during the holidays when I was just relaxing at home and spending time with my family. And you know, I made some Christmas cookies in this. It was just such a good piece for the time. It is a heavier knit, but unlike some of my other heavy knits from Sezane, it's not as itchy, which I really appreciate. I still do wear a long sleeve underneath this one, but it has a much softer inside. So I've found that this is just one of my more comfortable sweaters from Sezane that I can wear for hours and hours and not really notice the woolliness. So I am just so in love with this one. I cannot wait to continue wearing this into spring. I think it will transition quite nicely. I really love the ribbing on the sleeves and the ribbing along the bottom and the neck. I love how that matches back. It's so nice. And I think the checked print, I've seen this a lot this last winter season, so I think it's, you know, very on trend and very cool. And I love the blue. It's one of my favorite colors to wear. Realizing that I forgot to mention this sweater that I have on, because I'm going down my purchase history in Sezane's website over here on my computer, and this one I did not purchase from their website. I actually bought this secondhand from someone on Poshmark. I don't remember the name of this sweater. It's most closely related to the Charles jumper that I have. It has the same buttons with the gold, but it has more of this open knit, and I really love the burnt orange color to it. I guess it's kind of like burnt orangey brown. It matches back to a lot of my like camel colored shoes, and I just find myself wearing this one a lot as well. Next, I have this sweater. I forget what this one is called. I received this one for Christmas one year. It is bright red, and it has this silky bow that you can either wear in the front or in the back too. I prefer to wear in the back because I am not a huge fan of ties in the front and like deep V's. That's just not really my style. So I think it looks much more classic when you have this subtle kind of boat neck in the front and the tie in the back. This one is very beautiful. I do find that I only really wear it during the holidays and kind of like that November, December time frame. I kind of tend to put it away once we hit February. Though, like, I probably could wear this on Valentine's Day or something, right? Like, actually, maybe I will do that this year. But it's very nice, and it's also very comfortable. It's a very comfortable knit. I don't have to wear anything under this one at all to feel comfortable all day. So I like this one, and it adds something different to my wardrobe. I don't own a lot of bright red, but I do think it flatters me. So it's kind of fun to add a pop of color every once in a while. I do have one pair of shoes from Sezane. These are the Valentina pumps, and they're the shorter version. I believe they call them babies. So I actually bought these off of someone on Poshmark. They were very gently used. They only had like minor wear on the bottoms. I have not actually worn these outside yet. I only wear them around the office. I often bring sneakers or boots in the winter when I'm traveling to the office and then change into my shoes when I get there. So these have actually not been outside on my watch. but they're in pretty great shape for being pre-owned. I bought these because I was curious about their footwear, but I was a little hesitant on spending so much on a pair of shoes from them when I didn't really know about how they fit or even just like how they felt structurally. And one thing I will say is they do feel a little stiff even though they're pre-owned. They are really nice and I really like the suede, and the ties are super cute. They have these little tassels. I had a pair of shoes just like this from Madewell and I wore them all the time and they ended up needing to be tossed unfortunately. So I bought these because they looked like a replacement to my old favorite shoes, and while I do love them, I don't wear them as much as I used to wear my Madewell ones. They are really nice though, and I definitely wear them. I don't know if I would buy another pair of shoes from them full price, but I also just have a lot of shoes in general, so I don't really need any more to begin with. So maybe that's a little bit of bias talking, but they are very nice. I am a size 8 and these are a 38. And I know on their website they say a 38 is most closely aligned to a size 7. I think if I was buying a pair of boots, I would size up to a 39, but because of the structure of these heels, I think it's okay to size down a little bit just because you want them to fit your foot, and I felt like these fit me perfectly for being a size 7 even though I'm a size 8. So just a little tip if you are looking at their little babies. The next two pieces that I got with this order were the Iniya hat and the Anastasia scarf. And I really loved this combo. I think it's so fun to have a matching hat and scarf combo, and I really like the way that it looks on me. I think it's such a unique hat, and the scarf is so heavy and warm, so it's really helped me out on those super cold days. I also like that this matches back to a coat that I have that has some burgundy in it, so it's overall just a very good pairing and really completes my winter outfit. It's very hard to look cute in the winter, so I think this gives me a little boost anyway, even though I'm super bundled up. So love this combo, and I think this is something that I'll have for years to come. I wear a lot of burgundy, so I think this fits in perfectly with my wardrobe. So now I'm going to share my most recent additions to my Sezane wardrobe. Like, these are only a couple days old. First is the mod belt. It is just a little tortoiseshell clothes and just a black leather belt, and it's really nice. I needed a belt. I didn't have a belt that fit me. I don't wear them that often, but I feel like sometimes when I put together an outfit, it needs a little something extra. That's why I bit the bullet and got myself a belt. I feel like their belts are always sold out, so I thought that was a good sign. So I just picked out the most simple classic one that I could find, and I've been wearing it a lot, so it's been looking good with a lot of the pieces I have. The next piece I added to my collection is the Will jacket in the white denim. I am so thrilled about this piece. I think I am going to wear this so much this spring and summer. I always like to layer when I am going to work. Even if it's 100 degrees outside, I always bring along some sort of jacket or a layering piece with me because it gets so cold in there regardless of what season it is. So I found myself wearing my denim jacket a lot last summer indoors, and while I love my denim jacket, I feel like it gets a little bit repetitive and no one wants to see me wear the same thing 5 days in a row. So I'm really excited that I now have a new jacket option. It has quite a different cut from the denim jacket that I already own, which is more of a classic kind of oversized jacket. This is more of a like chore coat kind of style, and I love the way that this fits me. I think it is just so nice, and the fabric just feels so sturdy, and I think it'll pair back to a lot of my pieces in my wardrobe this spring and summer. It'll look great over all of my dresses, so really looking forward to this one. It is such a good one. I would suggest getting this. I believe it's still available on the website, so if you need a good jacket, this will be perfect for you this spring. So that is it for my collection. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below in the comments if you have any questions about Sezane or if you have any feedback on videos that you'd like to see from me in the future. I really hope to continue making videos about Sezane and just my general love for the brand, and also sharing the products that I add to my collection in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!